But we have to realize, obviously, God is not coming down here interfering directly. So obviously, the universe dictates that we sort this out on our own. Why else would it make us gods? It didn't make us parents, so to speak, of this planet so it can come down here and babysit us every 5 minutes. You see, so I think that's why if you look at the story of Noah and Sodom and Gomorrah, these cities that failed once, Babylon, that were great, ancient Egypt, that were great once cities, that were once great cities, and they thrived. Once they got to a place in power, and once they got to a place in civilization, and the population grew to a certain place, and it got to a point where they lost their way because it became too many people and there was a few corrupt at the top. It got so poisonous that then the creators, you'll notice, after it got to a certain peak, then they fail. Like where we're headed now, where we have all this technology, we have all these people, and the population is growing. We are more advanced than we've ever been. Once we get to that, if you look throughout history, there was always a peak and then the decline, the fall. And I think that's where we're going, because it's the same narrative that's just what it is. Maybe that's the cycle. Maybe that's the way nature dictates it, where we grow so much and then we get so high, just like the Tower of Babel, and then he knocks us down. So maybe that's the game. Or maybe it's just that we're not in balance with nature, so we climb high, we advance, but since we're advancing and we're advancing through means of corruption, wickedness, sin, or unjustly getting ahead like the white man did, he got ahead by keeping slaves. So naturally, maybe that bears a curse. And naturally, you put that wickedness out there, it cannot do anything but circle back. So if you didn't use these people for 300 years as slaves and they're still around, now if you would have gotten rid of them, then it would be up to the universe and the divine entities to step in. But since we're still physically in the flesh here, and these European people have not atoned for that, they still have to answer to it. So it's surfacing now with black people waking up and they're making all these hostile animosity, segregationist videos online, and I'm seeing more and more of them, and I'm listening to some of these people, and some of these people are seeing it. You know, some of these people are seeing exactly what's going on, and they're really starting to wake up, and a lot of people are starting to lean over to the idea that this white man is a devil. He is a devil. Why? Not because of the things that he has done that's wicked, but because he won't stop his wickedness. That's what's making him a devil. To me, in my opinion, you know, because I've done some wicked things and I've thought some wicked things. But if I'm going to be continuously persistent in my wickedness, when righteousness presents itself, then I'm a devil and I'm choosing damnation. You see, and I think that's where the white man is. And that's where we are with him.